Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Excel with Thiru. So today is about the day 7 and day 8 targets and plan. Do follow it and let's excel in NEET together. I'm Thirumagal. I'm a medical student. I teach class 11, 12 and NEET and guide you throughout your NEET 2021. So do subscribe and share it with your friends and let's go into the video. Today in biology we're going to do my favorite chapter for day 7 and day 8. Yeah, it is evolution. You know what, people? I really wanted to become, my first ambition was to become an archaeologist. Really, I just love ancient stories and history and stuff. But then I never got social science at all. I used to score very less in social. The whole class used to score very good in social, but then the opposite happened. I never got social. Stories apart, evolution is one of those important chapter for your NEET. NEET is very important. You have to study a lot. It's like compulsory. They'll ask you one basic question. In the question alarm, there is no question paper. I mean, like last previous 4 years, that question has come. That is, I'll tell you which one is that. So in this, if you I'm going to give you 2 days. Same thing. I'm going to give you 2 days for this chapter. Finish it. From I tell you, first day you can do it from 126 to 135. 16 to 135. Next day, day 8, do mechanism of evolution till the end of the chapter, till the origin and evolution of man. Okay, this is your target. Finish it in 2 days. That's your wish. As I tell you every time, it's your wish. You can divide it into 2 and do it, or one day first half, second day second half, or if you can finish the whole at a stretch. You can finish this chapter and do MCQs to the next day. You can do the MCQs, or the particular day you can do the MCQs. If you have any pending chapters, you can also compensate. If you have finished this chapter, do the pending chapters you have and compensate the free time you have. Don't waste time. You can also finish it fast, but then minimum at least you have to finish it till 135 in the first day, day 7, and the second half on the day 8, till page number 141. So what is this basically evolution? Everyone wrote theories, like in my mind we have one theory, like in Mala Vandirkalam, Earth would have formed like this. So many scientists came upon and told so many theories. We have to read all the theories, like Big Bang theory, so many theories, origin of life, so many people came up and told. So few had proof, so few didn't have proof, So for at the last, with this experiment, Miller's experiment, we came to a little bit proofish conclusion that with this gases and stuffs, that could have been a organism formed, or protein or stuff, some protein, some RNA would have formed. So we are satisfied with this. And also here, this conventional, this Christianity people also tell textorial things. They also tell few theories, like 4,000 years old Earth was. So stuffs are there. After that, this is the theory. How would have been our Earth formed? How an organism would have formed? How an RNA or DNA or an amino acid would have formed? Is this? Then what is the evidence of evolution? How come evidence? How can you say that there was an evolution? We had an ancestor and stuff. Is this? So all the pathology. The first evidence was paleontological evidence, that is the fossils, layer by layer. Now in this Kiradi, they're finding Nariya bones and palace and all they're finding, right? It's all like layer by layer. So we know the ancestor. We are coming across to know our ancestors in Madurai. Fine. This is paleontological evidence. And the next evidence of evolution is convergent evolution and divergent evolution. Here is where lots of questions are asked every year in NEET. Check out previous year questions. This question would have been there. So I'll explain what is it now. So this is what is convergent and what is divergent. I'm going to tell. So divergent is homologous organs they have, and in convergent they have analogous organs. So what is this? I'm going to tell you. See, in divergent, we have a common ancestor. Their function will be different, but their structure will be same. Their structure will be same. The function will be different. I'll explain you. See, in our book they give an example of bougainvillea and cucurbita. So both this has thorn and this has tendrils. They have different function. This is for protection and this is for support. But they have a common structure, that is like both of them are stem modification or modified by axillary buds. They are stem modifications. These both are stem modifications, but their structure is same, but the function is different. They're structurally same. They are stem modifications, but their function is support, and this is for protection. And tell you here, see in animals we have humerus, radius and ulna. So this is in humans. Cheetah also has the same structure. See, they have the same build up of humerus, radius and ulna. They have carpals, metacarpals, phalanges. Carpals, metacarpals, phalanges. Same here also, phalanges is long, just the difference in length depends. Here also humerus, radius, ulna, carpals, metacarpals, phalanges. So they are structurally same, but function is different. We use it for picking up stuffs and like that, eating, and this is for running. This is for swimming, and this is for flying. So their function is different, but their structure is same. They are all the same basic structure of having humerus, radius, ulna, carpals, metacarpals and phalanges. Same here, their origin is same, but their function is different. That is homologous. So analogous, what is analogous? Analogous is structurally they become different, but functionally they are same. For example, what is given here is a butterfly and birds have different structure. Like birds and butterfly structures are different. Their structure or their anatomy, like bones stuff, is different, but their function is same. They both fly, right? They both fly, so the function is the same, so they are analogous. Here another example is octopus eye and our human eye, mammal's eye. Both of them are used for seeing things, but they are structurally different, but function is same. They both are used for seeing stuffs. And the finches of penguins and dolphins, they are used for swimming only, right? But structurally they'll be different. Their structure, they're made of, their bones will be different, but their function is to swim. They are fins, they are to swim in water. Function is same, but structure is different. So do you understand? Here both are potato, sweet potato and potato. Both are carbohydrates, or the fruit, like not a fruit, it is an kirangu solvangala, it's that. So sweet potato, but sweet potato is root modification, potato is stem modification. Their structure is different, but their function is same. Understood? So this is only conversion evolution and divergent evolution. Okay. Next is biochemical evidence. Is this. So all the proteins and genes performing given function among the diverse organisms give a clue of common ancestors. So we have genes and proteins. So we can think, right, நம்மளுக்கு common ancestor இருந்திருக்கலாம் அப்படி சொல்றாங்க. And then industrial melanism. Industrial melanism is also an evidence, because என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா இங்கிலாண்டில் there was like அந்த லீச் ட்ரீ இருக்கும். லீச் எங்கே பொல்யூஷன்லாம் கம்மியாக இருக்கும் அந்த ட்ரீயில், நம்ம நார்மலாக லீச் சொல்வோம்ல, இட்ஸ் காம்பினேஷன் ஆஃப் ஃபங்கஸ் அண்ட் ஆல்கே. ஸோ தட் லீச் நம்ம ட்ரீஸில் இருக்கும், அது ஒயிட் கலரில் இருக்கும்ப்பா. பொல்யூட்டட் ஏரியா இல்லைன்னா அது ஃபஸ்ட்லாம் ஒயிட் கலரில் இருக்கும். அப்புறமா ஆஃப்டர் லாட் ஆஃப் பொல்யூஷன் கேம் அப், தே டிஸப்பியர்ட், லைக்கன் டிஸப்பியர்ட். ஸோ வாட் ஹேப்பன், அந்த லைக்கன் இருக்கும் போது ஒயிட் விங்டு மாத்ஸ் இருந்துச்சு. ஒயிட் விங் மார்க்ஸ் இருக்கும் போது அது போய் இதில் கேமோஃப்ளேஜ் ஆகிடும். சி ஐல் ஷோ யூ லைக் திஸ். தெல் பி இந்த ஒயிட்டில் இது கேமோஃப்ளேஜ் ஆகிடும். இந்த ப்ரௌன் டார்க் மாத்து ப்ரிடேட்டர்ஸ்க்கு நல்லா தெரியும். இப்போ பேர்ட்ஸ்க்குலாம் இது நல்லா தெரியுமா, ஸோ இதை பிக்கப் பண்ணிட்டு போயிடும், இதை எடுத்துகிட்டு போயிடும், சாப்பிட்டு போயிடும். அப்புறமா இது கூட கேமோஃப்ளேஜ் ஆகிடும், இதோட மர்ஜ் ஆகிடும், இந்த ஒயிட் கலரோட மர்ஜ் ஆகிடும். லைக்கனோட இந்த ஒயிட் மார்க்ஸ் மர்ஜ் ஆகிடும். இப்போ இண்டஸ்ட்ரியல் வர என்ன ஆகும்னா, இண்டஸ்ட்ரீஸ் வர பொல்யூஷன் அதிகமாக என்ன ஆகுனா லைக்கன் செத்து போயிடுச்சு. தே won't live in polluted area. So this lichen died. So the dark part of the tree இது கூட கேமோஃப்ளேஜ் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஸோ இந்த டார்க் மாத்தம் இது மெலனோஸ் இது ஆனதுனால ஒயிட் தனியாக தெரிய ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சு. ஸோ அப்போ பேர்ட்ஸ்க்கு ப்ரிடேட்டர்ஸ்க்குலாம் இது ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக இருந்துச்சு, இதை ட்ராப் பண்ணி வச்சு. அப்போ இதோட பாப்புலேஷன் ரொம்ப கம்மியாயிடுச்சு. ஸோ இண்டஸ்ட்ரியலாலேயும் நம்மளோட எவல்யூஷன் மாறியிருக்கு அப்படி சொல்கிறாங்க. த ப்ரிடேட்டர்ஸ் வில் அகேன்ஸ்ட் த பேக்ரவுண்ட், சர்வைவல் ஆஃப் த ஃபிட்டஸ்ட், தட் இஸ் த திங். Only who is fit for the environment will only survive, others will die. So next is this excessive use of herbicides. இப்போ ரீசெண்ட்லி லாட்ஸ் ஆஃப் பிக்ஸ் அண்ட் அனிமல்ஸ்க்கு வந்து ஆன்டிபயோட்டிக்ஸ் நிறையா தரதுனால நிறைய ஸ்டப்ஸ் நிறைய டிசீசஸ் வர்றதுக்கு காரணமே அதோட தான் இருக்குது. நம்ம வந்து அனிமல்ஸ்க்கு நிறைய ஆன்டிபயோட்டிக்ஸ் தரதுனால. ஸோ வாட் இஸ் இட் ஐம் கோயிங் டு டெல் யூ. எக்ஸசிவ் யூஸ் ஆஃப் ஹெர்பிசைட்ஸ், பெஸ்டிசைட்ஸ், த செலெக்ஷன் ஆஃப் ரெசிஸ்டன்ட் வெரைட்டிஸ் இன் மச் லெஸர் டைம். ஸோ என்ன ஆகும்னா இப்போ என்ன ஆகும்னா இப்போ ஆன்டிபயோட்டிக்ஸ் நிறையா தர அந்த ஒரு பாக்டீரியான்னு வச்சுப்போமே, இஃப் யூ கீப் இட் அஸ் பாக்டீரியா will become resistant to this antibiotics. Antibiotic வந்து ஆக்ட் ஆகாது. அது என்ன ஆகும், it is like how to say, அந்த பாக்டீரியா வந்து இந்த ஆன்டிபயோட்டிக்ஸ் வேலை செய்யாமல் போயிடும். அது ரெசிஸ்ட் ஆகிடும். ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ் தான் அது ஹோல்டிங் சம்திங். ரெசிஸ்டன்ட் ஆகிடும். அது வந்து இட் ஆக்சுவலி பிகம் ரெசிஸ்டன்ட். ஆனால் இந்த ஆன்டிபயோட்டிக் தரதுனால சீக்கிரமான டைம் பீரியட்லேயே வந்து ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ் வர்றதுனால இப்போது எவ்வளோ நீங்கள் ஆன்டிபயோட்டிக்ஸ்க்கு நிறைய கொடுக்க தேவைப்படும். அந்த
ஸோ பிகம் ரெசிஸ்டன்ட் டு த ஆன்டிபயோட்டிக்ஸ். வேலை செய்யாது. நம்ம எவ்வளோ தான் how much ever antibiotics you give, the bacteria will become resistant to it. So evolution. So this is evolution. அது போக போக it will become resistant to the antibiotics or the drugs you give. So this is the anthropogenic action. It is a man-made. நம்ம பண்ணதுனால it's become like this. So this and then what is the adaptive radiation? This and all you study. What is adaptive radiations and stuff. Study all this. It's also an example of convergent evolution, natural selection, change in composition. Read this. It's also important. Sometimes they might ask, giving this and finding that in a diagram. Lot of theories are there. Long neck theory. Study that. And then mechanism of evolution. Here questions are like frequently asked from this. இவங்க கண்டுபிடிச்சது வந்து ஹியூடோ டிவைஸ். I mean I spell it wrong I guess. I pronounce it wrong. Evening primrose என்ன வச்சு he did an experiment. It's like mutation is random and directionless. Darwin variation is small and directional. It's not directional, it is directional. There is a method called saltation. So study this and all. So this is super important. Study this. It's also there in your supplementary material of your NCERT. Go study this. You can combine this with principles of inheritance. Study. This is all important. And then this is also an important. Study all. இதெல்லாம் கூட படிச்சுக்கோங்க for reference. See in Google for என்ன இதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. It's actually evolution. How we got mammals and stuff from here. சும்மா read off the names and keep. How our evolution started from the beginning, origin of from a cell to how our we got mammals is this, and how is the origin of humans. Make a flow chart of how first who formed, second who. Diopithecus is apes and Ramapithecus is man. Like in Hinduism we have Rama, right? Rama is man, like so it's keep it like that and study. So this is all about evolution. Do it for day 7 and day 8. I took a long time I guess. So never mind, it's just good for you. Do this in biology today. Today in chemistry you have to do aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acid. As I think you finished alcohols, phenols and ethers. Today you have to do aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids. I give you 3 days. Study this. So it will come on day 9th also. You will be doing aldehydes and ketones and carboxylic acid. Day 7, day 8, day 9 is aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acid. Do it. Do study all this. Do MCQs. Lots of previous questions. Do in-text. Do examples, exercise for this, and it is very important. Study. If you get bored, continuously you are doing organic. If you get bored, do redox reaction or solutions. Redox reaction or solutions பண்ணுங்க, ஓகேவா? Yeah. அப்போ நான் timetable, if I give you redox also, you can do some of the pending chapters you have. So do this and study everything. Is very important. Yeah.
Today for day 7 in physics you have to do mechanical properties of solid and mechanical properties of liquid. Solid and liquid, do it today.
Here is where you get the stress strain. Yesterday I told you wrong. Stress strain, bulk modulus, bulk strain, all of that rigid. So do it, study everything, solve a lot of MCQs. Little bit conceptual. Yeah, you have like 2019-20 they asked some severe, they asked like conceptual, they asked questions like one word answers and all physics. So study physics and do fluids also surface tension,
capillary rise study. Okay, next.
And on day 8 you have to do systems of particles and rotational motions.
This is one of those nice chapters. You have the theory of perpendicular axis, theory of parallel axis. So you have to find I is equal to Ig plus A ma square for all ring, disc, rod, sphere. So study, it will be very interesting and nice. Solve lots of MCQs related to it. So this is all about today.
And this is all about today's video. Follow the day 7 and day 8 plan. Do comment me if you have any doubts, and do DM me on my Instagram. If you guys are new to my channel, do subscribe it, share it with your friends. It will be very useful for me. And all the very best future doctors. Bye for now.